Okay, so here's the basket case. We'll get into it a little bit here shortly, but what I'm dying to know is if this is seized up. Come on, I guess that can stay. I just want to try to turn it over here. Put this on there. If it turns, I'm going in the house to watch the football game. Well, I'm going in the house anyway, but I'll put that on there. Let's see. Oh no, she's locked up tight. Yep. Not what I was hoping for. Oh. Okay. So that answers a bunch of questions. Not a bunch, but so there she is. The best I can get for a story is it was running, well, they had it running about 10 years ago. And I'll put up some of the pictures that they had on Marketplace of it. I didn't take any pictures or anything when I went to get it. So this is what we got. We just tried turning it over. It seized up pretty good. He said he did have it turning over last year, and he was putting oil down the cylinders once in a while. I asked, this was outside, nothing over the exhaust, but he loosened up the manifold so that the water wouldn't go down the exhaust pipe. Not something that I probably would have done, but so he wasn't sure on the year, but I believe it's a 48. I didn't look at the tag yet off the original bolster that was on here, but I think 48 was the first year they came with the hydraulic unit. And it's got the long ears on the instrument panel, which that's what mine has. Mine's a 48. I don't know what years they started changing those to the short ones, or if it was the first year or what, I'm not sure. So this tire here is in actually pretty good shape. Got the wheel weights on both sides. And then they got a trailer hitch just bolted onto the drawbar, which is pretty cool. So we got a drawbar as well. So I got that. Original light. That's cool. Mine didn't have that. The two rear diffs. If this thing isn't worth trying to get unseized and running, I'll probably need one of these for mine. I got that. The fenders are in pretty good shape. That one's good. I got a couple of pucks in the top. Shifts through the gears, rolls easy. So we got the wheel weights on both sides. This tire, not so much. It's living a sad life. But the rims aren't actually that bad either. I don't know. Maybe we can just use these. We'll put dualies on mine. That'd be something to do. I wouldn't have to worry about chains or extra weight in the back or anything. I wonder if I could probably mount all the weights to one wheel, 2 on each side. I don't know how the 10 horsepower would like that, but so we got that. And then if it doesn't unseize or it's totally destroyed, he said the starter did work, but that was a long time ago too. He's guessing about 10 years ago this thing ran. But he says he's been putting oil in the spark plug holes even last year, and it turned over by hand. And that's not looking too good. Got everything to put it together. I think I might have already said this, but I have my old radiator from mine. So if we do get it running, I'll get a gasket for that. Throw that on there so we can let it run longer and see what happens with it. We got the front end for it, which of course, it's all cracked. Top and bottom. So then, these are the tires off my tractor. They didn't have any tires or front rims. There's the bolster. The grill, that's junk. Some of the front under the bolster. I didn't take a look at that. I got the steering shaft here. And yeah, the bearing at the end, of course, is seized. What else do we got? What did we get? Oh, my crank is in there. We got that. And then on this side we got the hood. I didn't look inside the gas tank. It's actually in pretty decent shape on the outside, except for where I'm squeezing it down with the straps. So we got just about everything. Need the tie rod ends. I have my old radiator. But first thing we'll do is put some oil down those spark plug holes. See if that won't help. I never would have went and got this if it was if I would have known in the beginning that it was 2.5 hours away. But we got it now. We'll make the best of it. Sure, we can get it running. It might be something I was thinking about just reselling, putting it all together so it ran and drove, and sell it. But maybe it'll be the one that I keep to mess around with in the yard, and I'll keep the other one for better. But we'll get into it. Okay, so today is Monday. It's about 5:30, 5:45. Thanks to daylight savings time, we're now on the dock. We're going to try to unload our basket case off the trailer and joys of what comes with it. So I don't have any more daylight until next Sunday, probably a Saturday afternoon, but I have somewhere I'm going on Saturday, so I'd like to get this off and in the shed. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I hope you guys can see this in the dock. We'll get these straps off. Okay, so what I was going to do here is I was going to come in from the side of the trailer, pick the front nose up off the tractor, or pick the nose up from the front of the tractor, and then pull the truck out from underneath it, and the tractor would roll back, go down the ramps. But I'm afraid once it starts going down the ramps, it's going to pull the tractor sideways and tip it over. So that would be bad, okay? So what we're going to do now is I've got the front bolster on a piece of wood, so hopefully I can climb up the trailer with the tractor, come up the trail with the tractor, and then just drag it back until the front gets to the edge of the trailer. I'll block up the wheels, well, you can't see anything over here, but anyway, yeah. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, let me see if I got some more gas. Okay, I hope you're having fun. So right now, I got about 12 ounces of gas that I put in it. Wasn't crazy about starting, but we got it. I was going to put the tractor in gear so it wouldn't start taking off on me down the ramp. But the front end's down on that board. I'll get it back as far as I can. And yeah, go from there. So just what I meant to do. Can't see anything out here. Huh. Well, wish I could have done this in the daylight for you. Can't see nothing. It came off the trailer, that's for sure. It's on the ground. Okay. So, now we got the chain wrapped around the water gooseneck going to the radiator. The stud in the front to the electrical thingy doodle there, the generator. Hopefully it won't slide off. Shouldn't be too heavy. If we break it, we break it. Let's see if we can get it. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did run out of gas again. I had to go siphon some gas out of my side-by-side. That's a little heavier than I thought. I can't even turn the wheel. It's coming along and you can't see anything, so I'm going to shut you off for now and I'll bring it back in a minute. Okay, this is the best angle you can get. That's all the light that I've got. There's a steep grade coming down here and it's sloped to one side. I know as soon as I get that tractor there, it's going to want to take off on me and drag me down the hill, because all I have is back brakes and they're going to be light because I got all the way on the front. So once I get it down the hill and on the flat, we'll move our view. Welcome aboard. did make me skid down the hill though. Okay, so that was the third time the thing ran out of gas on me. Put these boards down, the short ramps that I have, I don't think I'd ever stand a chance of pushing it up. It's too heavy and the back tires of the tractor are coming off the ground. So hopefully this is a grade that I can carry up there. If not, I have another idea, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it tonight. But let's see if we can push it up there. I like hot horses. Have I told you lately I gotta get the starter fixed? Well, looks like that held up. Let's get this thing unhooked. Yeah, of course it's going to get stuck on the wire. Sure, why not? Alright, let me get this out of here and come right back. I hope you've made it this far. Thank you for watching, and please head over and hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.